Hello and welcome to the NFL Weekly Report, Week 8, Halloween edition. Before I get into any of the top stories, here are my top 5 offensive and defensive plays of the week. This week started off how every week starts off, with Thursday Night Football, where the San Diego Chargers played the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos defeated the San Diego Chargers 35-17. Peyton Manning had another great game, throwing many touchdowns. Jamal Sanders had a night with the Broncos, catching 3 of Peyton's touchdowns. After the game, Peyton Manning wasn't all smiles. He was very upset with the scoreboard operator. During the offensive snaps, the scoreboard operator would play loud music in the background and have the fans try to cheer as loud as they can, which of course was hard for Peyton to hear and audible to Omaha, Omaha, or Romo, Romo, whatever Peyton wants to call this week. Tuesday marks the deadline for any team to trade players to other teams. There were many whispers about Vincent Jackson possibly leaving the Buccaneers and going to the Patriots, the Chiefs, or the Eagles. But Vincent Jackson ended up staying with the Buccaneers, but one Buccaneer that wasn't so lucky was Mark Barron, who got traded from the Bucs and sent to the St. Louis Rams. As sucks for Bucs fans, what sucks more is that heartbreaking loss against the Minnesota Vikings. Well, the rookie from the Vikings, Anthony Barr, stripped the ball from another rookie, Seferius Jenkins, and returned it for a touchdown. Crushing for Bucs fans, especially since another loss in Tampa Bay. On Sunday, you traditionally watch the games at 1 o'clock, but because the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons were playing in London, England, the game started at 9:30. It was a thrilling game, probably the best game ever played in London, when Matt Prater kicked the game-winning field goal but missed the first time. But lucky for Matt Prater, there was a delay of game, so they moved him 5 yards back. Prater had one more shot, and he made it. He kicked the game winner for the Detroit Lions, 22-21. Poor Falcon fans. Sorry, guys. At least you're not a Jet fan, where Geno Smith went out there and completely just exploded, and then Michael Vick came in to relieve him. Michael Vick looked pretty bad, but it seemed like he was going to get us that win. But second half started, and no, he isn't. He did just as bad as Geno. Today, Rex Ryan decided that Michael Vick will start next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. Go Michael Vick, I guess. An exciting game on Sunday was the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Indianapolis Colts. At first, the Pittsburgh Steelers looked like they were going to blow out the Colts, but Andrew Luck managed to make almost a comeback. Almost is the key word there. Ben Roethlisberger made sure he won the game, and that was Ben Roethlisberger's 100th win of his career. Ben threw 6 touchdowns and 500 passing yards. It was a good day for Ben Roethlisberger. And statistically, still a pretty good day for Andrew Luck, even though I'm sure he wished he would have ended with a win. And on Sunday Night Football, the Packers headed to the Superdome to play the New Orleans Saints. At first, the Packers made it look like it was going to be a good game, but when the second quarter hit, Drew Brees didn't make it look so close anymore, having the final score be 44-23. During the game, Aaron Rodgers pulled his hamstring just a little bit, but he didn't miss any time, and Mike McCarthy says Aaron Rodgers will be just fine, and he'll play next week. And in the final game of the week, Monday Night Football, it was the Washington Redskins versus the Dallas Cowboys. Many people figured the Dallas Cowboys were going to come in and crush the Washington Redskins because they had to use quarterback Colt McCoy. But in fact, Colt McCoy had himself a day, defeating the Dallas Cowboys in overtime, 20-17. DeMarco Murray hit his 8th straight game with 100 yards rushing. The only problem was DeMarco Murray fumbled, and that cost the Cowboys some points. During the game, Tony Romo was sacked and was hit straight in the back. Romo was down and had to go to the locker room for a little bit, but Romo came back. Romo came back and didn't finish the comeback though. Well, that's it for this week. I'm the Jets fan, signing off. Remember to like this video and subscribe.